Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm shooting a video with a friend. I'm in this really gorgeous apartment for this video. I'm super excited. The apartment is really gorgeous, super gorgeous. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend and we'll shoot the video and we hope that you enjoy it. Today I have my love. I know I say that a lot, but this love is special, I promise. My love Oge, it's her first time on my channel. Hi Oge.
Hi.
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm okay. Hi everybody, I'm Oge.
Okay guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about growing up sheltered. I think that it's a cute name for saying growing up under strict conservative parents.
Yeah.
My mom is probably gonna watch this and be like, Kilo, what you be talking about? Hey, I mean, but every time I share with you, because I always, I'm always talking. I'm always
complaining.
My mother, my daddy, that's me. And then while everyone seems to not relate, or they will tell me to do things that I'm like, you don't understand how it is, because you did not grow up the way I grew up. You could always relate with me, and then you share your own experience, and I'm like, so we're in this together. You grew up sheltered. As we're saying these things, just be putting it in the comment section, just be putting your own experiences as well. So the first thing I want to ask you, Oge, is
I think I knew. I grew up, I was the only child for 13 years, so so I pretty much knew from at a very early age that the way I was being treated was different from the way a lot of people were being treated. I would have friends come over, so I had a lot of friends whose parents would let them come over and visit me, and then I would say things like, oh, can I go to this person's house? And no. Don't worry, they'll come. Don't worry, they'll come and see you.
That's my life, yo.
And everybody else was allowed to. They could come for birthdays.
Yes, they could even sleep over in my house.
My parents were happy about let them come. But let me go to this person's house.
No, so you knew early on that you were sheltered.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't say that I knew early on that I was sheltered. I just knew that I was privileged. That's a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it wasn't until I got into secondary school and I started mixing, talking. I think that's when my personality really started to come through, and then I now knew, oh wow, I'll just hear people say things like, I'm going to my auntie's house, I'm going to my uncle's house to spend the holiday. They could be there for 2 months, 1 month, 1 week, and my parents would not let me go. And yes, I just knew that, oh wow, I'm super different.
So growing up, people would always say, other people that saw me in this situation or saw me in this light would always say, enjoy, They would make it seem like you said, privileged. They'll make it seem like you're growing up alone, so you have everybody's at your beck and call. Nobody focuses on the fact that I can't go out, I can't meet people, I can't meet up with people, I'm not going out and having conversations that make me smarter. I'm just by myself all the time, sit at home, watch TV, just read your books and don't go anywhere. It used to make me sad, and I used to feel really bad about it, especially when people in school or friends in secondary school would be talking about how they wanted to go for a party, or they wanted to go for this, or they would come back from one party and everybody would be narrating how, oh my god, Beyonce came and Jay-Z did a backflip, and
this thing that you said now just brought back memories. In secondary school, I don't know, maybe because it was kind of secondary school I went to, I was with people who were very exposed, people who would travel, they would go to different places, there was a lot of things that they could talk about. And I think that the only thing that stood me out was because I was smart.
I was going to guess that.
And that was the only thing. So it wasn't about, maybe they're sharing some experiences that they've had. I could not relate to so many things. They're cracking jokes. It's not funny to me. So I'm not laughing, because apparently you can only get certain jokes when you've had certain experiences. But then I've not had any of those experiences. Oh my God, I remember in GSS 3, they were talking about, do you know maybe someone like Rihanna? I said I know Rihanna. Do you know Nicki Minaj and Krista? And then, no. And the whole class scattered. Lover does not know Nicki Minaj. I remember the first time I ever entered a bus. I was supposed to pay 100 naira for that bus. Sheltered children can relate. I was supposed to pay 100 naira for that bus. So I gave the, what's his name? The conductor, I think 500 naira. That's what I had with me. And then I was asking for change. Apparently, I did not know that they are mad. You're supposed to consistently ask for your change. So I'm like, please, I want my... First of all, the English I was speaking was rubbish. It was not helping me in any way. Please, I want to collect my change. I looked at me, I think he knew that this one at JJC. So he just opened eye for me, oh, need change, oh. And I kid you not, I was so scared. I got down from the bus.
I actually had the same bus experience, but it was worse. Now I grew up in Port Harcourt. So all of my formative years, primary, secondary school, were all in Port Harcourt, and then I moved to Lagos for Unilag. So moving to Lagos, I mean, I had family. I still have family here. I had family I was staying with. First day I went to Unilag, they took me to school. And then I remember very well, my uncle told me, okay, I was staying in Festac. So he told me, yes, so when you are done here, you take a bus, Unilag shuttle to Jibo. You take to Jibo, and then you ask, you see all these taxi guys, so you can just take. Then there was no Uber or Bolt or anything, so just tell any of them that I need to get to Festac. And then he told me it shouldn't be up to 4,000 naira, I think. He now said, in the event like you're not able to get a taxi, just take a bus from Jibo to Oshodi. From Oshodi, you see a bus going to Second Rainbow. And then if you're at Second Rainbow, you're already in Festac. I got to Jibo and I saw this taxi guy and I asked him, I told him, oh, I need to say good afternoon. And he looked at me, he sized me. I was speaking English and, talking nicely and looking
cute.
And then Baba looked at me and he said, I think he said 8,000. One ridiculous amount. I got a bus and then I was on my way home. Yeah. So this bus I was supposed to enter was supposed to be Sele Mile to Second Rainbow. Okay. Sele Mile to Second Rainbow. So but this particular bus was not going to Second Rainbow. It was going to stop at Sele, and there was traffic that day. It's a sad story already. It was traffic. It was serious traffic that day. By the time we got to Sele, he now said, okay, everybody calm down. And I'm like, I looked around because my uncle was so detailed. He had told me, remember this signpost here. Remember, if you see it, you've gotten to Second Rainbow. Everything was strange. And I was like, no, I've not gotten to where I'm going to. I'm supposed to go to Second Rainbow. And he said, no, it's not Second. This was like, say 7. Everywhere was dark. This was like 7:38. And then he said, no, he's not going to Second Rainbow. Did he mention Second Rainbow when he was loading this bus? He was just shouting. Look, I started crying. I cried so much. And then the one man beside me was like, what happened? What happened to you? I told him, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. They asked me to go to Second Rainbow and now I'm at Sele. I called my uncle and I was crying. And he said, you're not that far from Second Rainbow. I mean, it's just, you can still take another bus. I was already crying. My uncle had called my mom. They called my mom. They called my dad. They called, everybody was calling me, where are you? It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny that day. That day was my birthday. Oh. When I got home that day, I just went to sleep straight. But it wasn't funny. Before this time, I had never gone on a bus before. I was coming from Port Harcourt and I was coming from my dad driving me all around town and taking me anywhere. Do you understand? And then I don't know if did you have issues knowing road on time? Yes, I had it was a huge problem. If you have a driver, we used to have a driver that would take us to where we want to go to, and you're not allowed to try. It's when you make mistakes that you know road, you will learn, you enter buses and stuff like that. I remember feeling caged like pretty much all the time. The experience was not exactly the same for my sister because she's more reserved than I am. Why do you even want to go out? But me, like hey! I remember if there's Christmas party in school, what to sleep? I'm not sleeping the night before it. I am thinking of what I'm going to wear, everything. I'm always super, super excited.
I remember there was one time Bishop T.D. Jakes, you know how I feel about it. He was coming and then my parents were like, no, what's the one there? You can watch it on, and truthfully, they were going to stream it on YouTube. But I'm like, the experience is not the same. I got a lot of no's. It was painful. Oh yeah, let's talk about something important for sheltered children. When you get to the stage where boys start entering into the mix, you know, first of all, sheltered parents don't ever have that conversation. Never have that conversation with their children.
Don't talk to
and
boys.
And that's not a good thing.
Don't, when you see boys, run.
Or if they touch you, pregnancy, straight. That's what mommy told me.
I mean, but really, that's what they all tell us. Once they touch you like this, don't allow anybody to touch you. They touch you like this, you're going to get pregnant. Don't go and disappoint your father and your mother. Don't.
You know, you spent everything in your head.
Don't do anything. Your father will kill you. He will kill you. Don't do anything.
That means dim.
Sometime in JS3, somebody came to tell me that, okay, there was this boy, Jeff likes you. I cried so much. I don't know. I just started crying.
Okay, I'm mad.
I'm going to make sure they watch this video because everybody can remember. It was a big deal. Why would a boy be liking me? Why?
Oh, I don't want to disappoint my daddy.
What if my mother finds out?
Kill me.
What will I tell my mother that a boy likes me?
This thing we're laughing about is not a good thing.
It wasn't. Everybody was looking at me and wondering, what is it? What's going on?
Crying?
I was just crying. JS3, I was crying because I heard that a boy liked me. That's terrible.
That's serious.
That's really sad. That's really sad, and I hope that my daughters don't have to go through that. I mean, at that age, you should already know.
You should know certain.
You should know. I'm not saying you should have a boyfriend.
Yes.
But then you should know certain things and know what to expect because you're getting to that age where...
Because when you're completely clueless about things like this, it's very easy for people to twist it and just
tell you things that are not
that are not right. And that's why there's a lot of rebellious sheltered children. It's so... I think
that's one thing about them because even in Unilag, I knew a lot of people that were in my category, people that we just got in.
But then when they now got to most characteristics of sheltered children, you don't have a say. What are you talking? What are you saying? That you let me negotiate. Maybe when you're already making money, or maybe when you're already working,
you're married.
You're married.
I think it's
for
a lot of us. I get you marry.
Oh, this girl
gets your husband carries you away from his house.
This girl gets me.
You cannot
maybe
say
when you're in your husband's house, you can now do this. So, but as long as you're under my roof, and I'm not explaining this to people, they can't get it.
Can you imagine what this man is saying?
They can't get it. They'll be like, maybe
does
she
know how
sit
old
your
I
parents
am?
down and talk to them. If you have like a single parent, it's easier for you to get out easily from this thing we're talking about. But you want to convince my father. You want to convince my father and my mother. Both of them are still there.
Even if your father wants to budge, even if my father wants to be like, okay, my mother will not be like, no. She'll remind him. She'll bring memories.
See this, those women.
One of the biggest problems I had was going to fellowship. Imagine my parents being... It did not make any sense.
Okay.
It didn't make sense to me.
If you know me,
because
just be commenting in this comment section now.
It's God that I'm going to watch
because my mom is even hearing the God thing.
I was a worker in fellowship, and at some point my parents they had to call the head of my unit in fellowship and tell him that no, we're very sorry, but our daughter cannot continue with this fellowship because we don't want her out at night. At night is like 7 p.m. and it's church. It's God though. I think definitely.
I feel like there are many.
There's like so much going on in the world now, and there's only, as young people, there's some decisions that parents should actually make for you. There are some things that you probably go wrong if you make those kind of decisions yourself or take things like that into your own hands. So I think it's important when you have parents that actually care. And then also, I mean, you might not understand because this is something that you're inside this. You might not understand. There's people that are on the outside that feel like my parents don't even care, even if I'm missing, like honestly, even if I don't come back for 1 week, nobody's going to call me. Nobody's going to. But in my house, even coming to Lagos, I was in Lagos, and by 5 p.m. my parents in Port Harcourt are already calling me. I can hear noise. I can hear vehicles moving.
Are you sure
we're
not twins?
Where are you? Why are you not
And
in
they
the
are
hostel?
always so bothered.
Why are you not in
Even
the
up till
hostel?
up till now, my mom will call me 7 p.m. if I'm not around my house. She'll be like, is it not yet time? What am I saying? 5. Don't you think it's time for you to start coming back to your father's house? Are you now scared of your father's house? I'm always so angry. And you hear people, maybe in secondary school, SS3, university, their coffee is like 9 p.m.
9
How
p.m.
is your coffee now 9 p.m.?
How?
I got to
In
9 p.m. They
secondary
locked
school?
me out though. They locked me out of, you can't enter. Go back to where you're coming. Like, how is your curfew 9 p.m.? It's so unfair. No, it's crazy. But continue. Sorry to cut you short.
No problem. So I think some people actually crave that care and attention, and the reason why we feel this way is because there's no balance. There was no balance for us. There actually should be a balance between.
And that's where we have to correct, like when we have our
own kids. Yeah, it's important to go all out and care about them. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what's going on with you.
Let them still breathe.
Let them breathe. Let them do some things on their own and make mistakes
into who they really
and learn from their mistakes.
So
it's
important.
Very important to make mistakes and learn from. I mean, not like huge mistakes that
maybe like you got pregnant now, abortion or those kind of things. No. But
let them go out. Let them. There's a party once in a while. I mean, that's not all you're supposed to be doing with your life. But once in a while, go out with friends, hang out with friends, know their friends, and hang out with friends. Make sure that you know what's going on in their lives at the same time.
That's important.
Very
Instead of
important.
just shielding them completely. No, because what would now happen is they would lie to you.
Yes.
I don't know any sheltered child that did not learn to lie.
Yeah.
Because you get so many no's. Or then on the other hand, I mean, we turned out okay.
Yeah.
We're still turning out very okay. They are rebellious, very rebellious, and they're mostly pastors' children are.
How do you know?
And it's because of that sheltered. And first of all, the pressure we're getting is just from our parents. Those ones are getting it from the whole congregation. It's just too much for them, and then they just go AWOL. One big positive of being sheltered, I would say, is I just noticed that I'm. This is not to sound like one important person, but I'm just cultured.
Yeah, there's certain things
I'm
that
just
you cannot
cultured.
do.
There are just certain things that I would not.
By the time you
do.
think of your father's,
do you understand? There's just certain things that I don't know the manner of freedom. I don't know how far. I might get to the end of the fence and want to get carried away, but there's something that will always take you back to default setting. In a world like this where everything is going haywire, so imagine if you did not have that strict hold on you to just like guide you. You would just anything would just go basically.
Go with the wind.
I think maybe parents who shelter their children excessively, maybe they might have gone through stuff in life, and sometimes it comes from a place of fear, or if you're someone who you're obsessed with control. I know that some parents, maybe they've had like bad experiences, or they've seen bad things happen to other people's children, or even maybe in their own lives, and they'll be like, no, that would never ever be my child, and they just take it over. But I think it's very important for you to strike the balance, and it's important that I'm saying this now to we 20-year-olds, like we're still in that 20-year bracket, because many of us are getting married. My friends are getting married. We're in that stage where in a few years from now we'll be the ones to now take on this role. So as much as you don't want your children to turn gay, or at the same time, I think there's a lot of wisdom and prayer that comes with actually parenting. To be honest, I don't think it's an easy job. Anyways, this is our experience growing up as sheltered children. You can see that we came out kind of okay.
It's going.
We've come to the end of this video. Please let us know your unique experiences. If you grew up sheltered, destroy the comment section. Just be offloading. I will reply to every of your comments. Okay, do you have any final words?
I feel like the experiences that we had should be like a learning point. It's important to not dwell on the way your parents treated you. Move on and work on making sure that your children have better experiences.
Yep.
I mean, it's important also to not be all, I'll make sure they go out whenever they want to go out, and they'll apply wisdom
to something
apply
else.
Wisdom.
Yeah,
you have mad children.
Thank you, my beautiful Oge.
Finally another channel.
Please hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
like this video, comment, share to your friends and family members, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.